Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Talk with ChatGPT. I am your host Arshiya EducationWali with a new topic: how to build self-discipline and stay focused. So, in today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. We all have goals, but many of us struggle with consistency and procrastination. The good news is that self discipline is not something you are born with, it's a skill that anyone can develop. Today, we'll explore practical strategies to build self discipline, improve focus, and create habits that lead to long term success. So, let's begin our conversation with ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT, how are you today?
Hey, I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. How about you? How's your day going so far?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Thanks for asking me. So, I have some questions for you on a really interesting topic: how to build self discipline and stay focused. So, are you ready to give me those answers?
Absolutely. I'm ready to dive in.
Thank you
Just
so
let me know what
much.
kind of questions you have in mind,
My
or if you'd like me to
first,
walk you through some key strategies.
no, please, I have some
Of course.
questions. So,
Feel free to ask me anything.
my first question to you
Yes,
is: what is self discipline and why it is more important than motivation?
self discipline is essentially the ability to keep going and stick to your goals, even when you don't feel like it. Motivation, on the other hand, can push you off track when that initial motivation fades.
Okay, thank you so much. So, my next question to you is: why do so many people struggle with self discipline?
That's a big one. I mean, there are so many distractions: social media, constant notifications, the pull of just checking something quickly. Plus, we have shorter attention spans than most people, so it's intentional practice to refocus in that environment.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. So, let's move forward for our next question. Can self discipline be learned, or is it a natural personality trait?
Great question. So, self discipline is definitely a skill you can learn. You can learn it by spending time, by Yes, I'm here. I'm still with you. If you have any more questions or if you want to dive deeper into any part of self
So,
discipline, just let me
can you
know.
repeat the question which I have asked you earlier?
Of course. The last question you asked was, can self discipline be learned or is it a natural personality trait? Absolutely. Of course. So if you have any follow up or if you want to explore how to actually build that self discipline, like practical steps or habits, just let me know.
Yeah, my next question to you is: what are the daily habits are highly disciplined and successful people?
They plan out their
GPT,
day
can you
ahead of time, they set clear priorities. Yes, I'm here. I was just saying that those daily habits, like
please can you repeat the daily habits?
of course. So, highly disciplined people often have some key daily habits. They wake up at a consistent time each day. They prioritize tasks in advance. They prioritize mindful about minimizing distractions throughout the day.
Okay, that was a great answer. Thanks for your answer. So let's move towards the next question. How can someone overcome procrastination and finally take action?
So it feels less overwhelming. Also, setting a timer, like a 10 or 15-minute focus sprint, can get you started. And then also having a reward system as something to look forward to can help keep you going.
Okay, that was nice. So, my next question to you is, what role does goal setting play in developing self discipline?
That's a great connection. So, goal setting is super crucial because it gives you a clear direction and purpose. When you have specific goals, it's easier to stay focused, track progress, and build that daily discipline because you know exactly what you're working toward.
So, can you just share one example with us?
Yeah, absolutely. So, let's say your goal is to write a book. Instead of just saying, I want to be an author, you break it down.
Okay, okay, then
I'm glad that.
my yeah, thanks for your answer. My next question to you is, what are the biggest distractions that reduce productivity and how can we eliminate them?
Yeah, for sure. Some of the biggest distractions are things like social media, constant notifications, even multitasking between specific focuses. You're welcome. If any other distractions come up or if you have more questions about focus, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Yeah, my next question to you is, how does our environment affect our focus and discipline?
That's a really important one. So our environment plays a huge role. Noise or even just in quiet environment, it helps us stay in the zone and really nurture that self-discipline.
That was a good one. Thank you so much. So, my next question to you is, what techniques can students use to stay disciplined while studying?
Yeah, studying in focused 25-minute bursts with short breaks. Also using a planner or a to-do list to organize tasks and setting a specific study schedule. Plus, reducing distractions like keeping your phone out of reach can be really powerful.
Okay, that was a nice one. Thanks for sharing. My next question to you is, how can professionals remain focused while managing multiple responsibilities?
Using time blocking techniques and also delegating when possible. And then regular check-ins like reviewing progress at the end of each day really help keep everything on track.
Okay, that was a nice one. My next question to you is, what should we do when motivation drops?
Yeah, that's totally normal. Yeah, that's a really common struggle. I think the first step is to be kind to yourself, recognize that motivation naturally fluctuates with your why you started in the first place. You can also switch things up and get.
Okay, thanks for sharing. My next question is, which AI tools and productivity apps can help us stay organized and focused?
Oh, there are a ton of great ones. For example, Notion or Todoist are fantastic for organizing tasks and notes. AI-powered apps like Reclaim and Focus.
Okay, that was a nice one. Thanks for sharing those apps with us. So now, can you, if you could give just three powerful tips for building lifelong self-discipline, what would they be?
Ooh, I love that. Okay, so first, set small, consistent daily habits, things you do every day, even if they're tiny. Second, celebrate small wins. Acknowledge progress, not just the big goals. Ex-
Can you repeat the third one?
of course, the third tip is to stay adaptable. So expect that setbacks will happen, but treat them as learning opportunities. Keep adjusting your approach, and you'll keep building.
That was wonderful. So it was really nice talking to you about how to build self-discipline and stay focused. I hope my viewers have learned a lot from this conversation. Thank you, ChatGPT. See you in the next session. Bye bye.
Glad the conversation was helpful. I hope your viewers find it valuable too. Take care, and I'll be here whenever you're ready for the next session. Bye.
So that was our conversation with ChatGPT on the topic. Discussion reminds us that success does not come from occasional bursts of motivation. It comes from the small, disciplined actions we repeat every single day. Focus is a skill, discipline is a habit, and both can transform our lives when practiced consistently. So, if you found this conversation helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know in the comments what is one habit you are going to start today to become more disciplined and focused. So, until next time, keep learning, keep growing. It's me, Arshiya EducationWali, signing off. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.